Thank you for that story, Donna. Today also marks 13 years since the beginning of a super outbreak of tornadoes that ripped through the country. Over 72 hours, 26 tornadoes were recorded in Arkansas, one of the strongest, an EF-4 that touched down in Vilonia. The 2011 super outbreak actually lasted a little over 3 days, finally ending on the Atlantic coastline. In the end, we lost 5 Arkansans. 300 people were killed nationwide and more than 3,000 were injured. It was the costliest tornado outbreak on record, with damages totaling more than $10 billion. Luckily, one Vilonia family only had tree damage during that 2011 outbreak, but that luck ran out 3 years later.
Fred Weaver says he remembers the day clearly when the EF-4 tornado hit the area in 2014 that took out his home completely. Our Caroline Derby continues our coverage live tonight in Vilonia. And Caroline, where is he now compared to 10 years ago?
Well, Donna and Kevin, he's in the very same place where he could have lost his life 10 years ago, on the same plot of land where his house was completely destroyed. But thanks to God, family, and his friends, he says his house is now standing tall again and he is back on his feet.
It's something that I'll never forget. I lost everything.
A day lifelong local of Vilonia, Fred Weaver says changed his life forever when an EF-4 tornado tore through his beloved hometown.
I was standing on the end of the porch and I was watching for it because they said it was coming through Vilonia.
Weaver ran down to his basement to take shelter.
All the house was complete when I went down, and when I came up there was nothing.
His home that overlooks Williams Lake, a slab of concrete. His belongings scattered through the woods. But the shock didn't set in completely until he went into town.
I went to Vilonia and I saw what happened. And I just started crying.
Now, nearly 10 years later, his house standing tall on the once slab of concrete. Only a few things survived the tornado, including a piece of furniture that sits in his house today and a picture of his son, who he lost years ago. People from across the country came to help the area rebuild, and while they were at it, put an American flag on top of the destruction, a sign of strength and unity. The reminder of resilience hangs in his home now.
With the help of Jesus, we made it through.
While Weaver says he lost nearly everything, he gained a new perspective that only comes through walking through the valley.
It makes me think more about love and kindness. That's what life should be.
When he thinks about that day, he so clearly remembers everyone who came to lend a helping hand, not just that day, but in the months that followed as well. And he says he's forever thankful for that. Reporting live in Vilonia, I'm Caroline Derby, Fox 16 News.